Well, time is slipping away in Myanmar with over 3,000 dead and over 4,600 injured. Rescue teams battle collapsed infrastructure, military censorship and scorching heat to locate the survivors. And all this as the junta continues airstrikes on rebel forces amid the chaos. Satellite imagery reveals a landscape of ruin and a regime prioritizing control over crisis response. Our next report telling you more.
The clock is ticking. Rescuers are scrambling to find survivors in Myanmar. Many who survived the catastrophe are pleading for more help. A mammoth clear-up operation is currently underway. These images show a rescue crew searching through twisted wreckage of heavily damaged residential buildings.
I was in the monastery when the earthquake hit. In the past, I had only experienced small tremors, so I just sat and waited, too afraid to run outside. But this time, the earthquake was much stronger, and bricks were falling around the monastery. I felt like I was living in hell, and I ran outside to escape.
On March 28, two powerful earthquakes rocked central Myanmar. The first measuring 7.7 on the Richter scale, followed by a 6.4 magnitude tremor. The UN warns that the situation is critical. Myanmar lacks basic supplies, with the earthquake flattening entire communities and Myanmar's military engaged in fighting armed ethnic groups across the nation.
Please help me search for my little daughter. We had no connection because we had to live in the jungle in Momek. We are displaced people from war. My house was gone because of war, and she won't find our house even if she comes back. Please help us.
Rescue operations face immense challenges due to the ongoing aftershocks and damaged communication networks. Many areas are inaccessible, hampering efforts to reach people trapped in the rubble. Despite these obstacles, miraculous rescues continue. A 26-year-old man was brought out from the rubble in Naypyidaw, 100 hours after the earthquake. With the monumental task of building entire communities, countries have pledged millions in assistance to help Myanmar. India has flown in aid and sent 2 naval ships with supplies as well as providing some 200 rescue workers to shift survivors to field hospitals. Workers from China and Russia are also continuing relief operations in Mandalay and Naypyidaw. Added to the misery of Myanmar is the ongoing civil war. Myanmar's junta has been accused of blocking aid to earthquake survivors due to continued airstrikes. With over 3 million people displaced from their homes and nearly 20 million in need even before the earthquake jolted the region, Myanmar needs immediate global attention. The monster quake also rocked neighboring Thailand, causing the collapse of a high-rise building under construction in Bangkok. The hopes of finding any survivors from the rubble of this collapsed building is slowly fading. As rescuers continue their relentless search for life amid the rubble, every minute counts in this race against time.